Hey there, welcome back. I'm Latasha from Team Interact, and today I want to talk to you about websites. So whether you're a business coach, an online educator, a service provider, or you've run an e-commerce business, I like to refer to your website as your home base. It's an integral part of running your business and getting in front of your ideal clientele. But hey, all websites are not created equally. So here are 5 things that you want to make sure yours has. First, an about section. Nowadays, people are more interested in people than they are in brands. So it's important to inject personality into your website wherever you can. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're a B2B company or a large corporation, you don't need to pretend to be something that you're not, but you should still showcase faces of employees, your values and mission, and at the very least, a summary of what you actually do on an about page or section of your website. An about page is particularly important if you're a business that works closely with other people, especially if you handle personal or intimate details of their lives like health and fitness, nutrition, mental health, or relationships. Hiring a photographer to help you capture an inviting, warm headshot or photo of your team is an investment that will pay for itself over and over again. And if you're not one for words yourself, a copywriter can help you turn what you might think is a boring business origin story into a high converting sales machine. 2, contact information. I know this might sound super obvious, but you'd be surprised how many websites don't have an optimized contact form, social links, or an email address in sight. Our recommendation is to make sure that people can get a hold of you in the way that suits them best, meaning that you're offering up an email address, a contact page or form, and some social icons so that they can chat with you there if they prefer to. If you have a physical office location, you may even consider adding an address, hours of operation, and a phone number to your footer. And while contact forms can be a great way to pre-qualify leads, just remember that your audience is working with limited time. Many of them will also be browsing on their cell phones, so avoid making contact forms too clunky or detailed. Instead, ask a few pertinent questions and follow up with a form via email or offer a discovery call to dig a little bit deeper. 3, a lead magnet. Not everyone who visits your website for the first time will fall in love with you immediately. In that case, you may need to woo them a little bit. A lead magnet is a great way to provide value or entertainment to your audience while receiving an email address in exchange. There are a number of different lead magnets you could feature prominently on your website, including a free ebook, a video course, download, or checklist, but you probably already know that our favorite is an online quiz. People love online quizzes because they're fun and entertaining, but they're also an opportunity to provide education or useful tips to the people taking it. So if you're an e-commerce business, you could consider providing a personalized shopping list based on the quiz taker's responses. If you were a wellness coach, you could provide a wellness checklist based on the problems the person was experiencing. And a service provider could offer a list of DIY solutions depending on what the site visitor wanted to achieve. But hey, what would be in it for you, just giving all this stuff away for free? Well, assuming you use a platform like ours, Interact, and you turn on the lead capture option, you'll now have access to their email address. You can then put these warm leads into an automated email list that continues to provide value, invites them to live events perhaps, and moves them down your sales funnel towards the point of purchase. You'll also be able to pre-qualify your leads in a way that's a lot more fun than filling out a long, boring form. P.S. If you use the code YouTube, all caps, for any of our paid plans, you'll get 20% off. I'll leave a link down below. 4, social proof. Okay, so maybe you say that you can help me turn my business around or that you're the best video editor in the country, but how do I know that you really are? Well, one great way to showcase your skills and expertise is by utilizing social proof. In short, social proof is evidence from other people or businesses that indicates you can really do what you say you can do. Popular forms of social proof include reviews, testimonials, logos of clients served, or case studies. To start using social proof on your website, make sure that you're regularly delivering high quality work and then asking your clients for feedback. Whenever someone provides a piece of feedback that is particularly nice, ask them if they'd be okay with you using it as a testimonial on your website. You may also consider implementing a more formal offboarding process for your clients that includes a video interview or formal survey if you prefer. And lastly, analytics. Making sense of your website data is so important if you're looking to improve it or replicate success. Most website platforms come with native analytics tools, but you may also want to use a third-party analytics tool like Google Analytics, which is free to install. Google Analytics provides you data on who your site visitors are, how much time they spend on your site, and how they got there, down to the specific traffic source. If you see that nearly all of your website visits come from Twitter, well then you should probably post more tweets. If you notice that LinkedIn takes up a ton of your time and results in very few visits, maybe you cut that platform's posts down to something that's a bit more manageable. These are all insights you can get from taking a few minutes each month to study your analytics. I highly recommend it. All right, so those are 5 things that you don't want to forget to add onto your website. Let us know down in the comments if there's anything else you think we missed. And don't forget to use our code YouTube, all caps, at tryinteract.com to get started with your first online quiz today. I'll leave a link below, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.